When I signed my deal, I felt pressure. Don't wanna see the numbers, I wanna see heaven. You say, could you write a song for me? I say, I'm sorry about you that I believe. When I go.
Hello guys, this is Anime Wizard 101 and I'm here with chapter 12 of Toriko. Last time we left off chapter 11 with Komatsu being kidnapped by this other gourmet hunter and the introduction of the Devil Python capture level 21, and that's actually where we start off. So this chapter was actually pretty great, to be honest, in my opinion. It's pretty much an action-packed chapter. I want to say it's broken up into two different parts. Pretty much Toriko versus the Devil Python, and Coco and Toriko versus the Devil Python. So the Devil Python has these arms around his body, which he could kind of like not detach, but he could spread them out. And he grabs Toriko. So the Devil Python's freaking humongous. So he grabs Toriko and he like this. And he pushes him all the way to the wall, and then he crashes to the wall. And then after that, what he does next, the Devil Python, he throws up something, stomach acids, and he throws it. He pukes on, he tries to puke on Coco, but he's able to dodge it. And the way that actually Toriko is able to get away from the Devil Python is that he does his knife and he cuts off the arm off. He cuts off the arm, but then we see that he could actually regenerate his arm or his body, his limbs, pretty much. Like Sal, when like they cut off his tail, he's able to regenerate a tail. And then he tries to shoot Toriko with acid, the stomach acid, but he's able to dodge it. And then Coco, this is when we go into the second part, and we see Coco he lets us know that it's pitch dark, the cave is pitch dark, and that the Devil Python might actually have something called pit organs, and I'm gonna just read what it means. It says, it enables the snake to sense thermal radiation from its prey and capture them without the aid of light. So for knowing this, he makes himself actually go into battle, because from what we learned last chapter, he's actually able to see in the dark, like it's the plane of day. And then he tells Toriko to go find Komatsu, because he doesn't know where he's at. And then Toriko tells Coco, if you are able to see if you're able to see death in a Devil Python. And then Coco's like, no, I can't. And then Toriko's like, he pretty much says like, I'll help you kill the Devil Python, and then we'll go after Komatsu later on. Pretty much the gourmet hunter that took or kidnapped Komatsu is pretty much using him as leverage to pretty much get to the puffer whale before Toriko and Coco. And then after that, we move back to the fight, and then we see the Devil Python spreading out a lot more limbs and attacking both of them. And then Toriko tries to do the knife again, but the Devil Python has some kind of like, his body's made out of like some kind of like rubbery thing or texture, I would say. So the way that he wasn't able to defend it, because Toriko wasn't able to actually cut off his limb anymore, because the Devil Python kind of like squished his body, like his skin, into a point of impact, and he made it super hard, as you can see here. Right there. Sorry guys, I suck at this. Right here. So he's like super hard. So it deflected the knife back. And then we see a new power a new attack that Coco uses in this chapter, and he calls it poison cannon. So pretty much he has his arm like this, and then he lets the poison like seed out, and then he shoots it. Pass. But the Devil Python is able to dodge it. And then the devil python uses a different type of move. He has like, he calls Coco calls them tendrils, and what he does from these tendrils is that he shoots acid from them, and Coco's able to dodge them. And pretty much how the chapter ends is that Toriko tells Coco to, if he's able to hold the devil python for at least a couple seconds, because he's gonna use something called the five-fold spike punch. So that's actually how the chapter ends. The chapter was like really action-packed. I loved it. I would give this chapter a 5 out of 5 in my opinion. We learned new moves. We saw an enemy that's actually be able to fight back. And we saw the two Heavenly Kings working together, something that Toriko says they haven't done in the longest time. So that's it for this review. If you guys liked the video, give me a thumbs up and write your comment down below if you guys have any comments about the chapter, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.